The only lizard on Earth that swims in the ocean wasn't supposed to survive there. On the volcanic shores of the Galapagos, life pushed evolution into breaking its own rules, and the result is something almost alien: the marine iguana. Its scientific name is Amblyrhynchus cristatus. It is the only marine lizard species on the planet. Not one of many, just one. A single evolutionary experiment that worked. Roughly 11 recognized subspecies exist, each slightly different in size, color, and behavior depending on the island they inhabit. Some are small and dark. Others, like those on Hispaniola, develop striking red and green hues during breeding season, earning them the nickname Christmas iguanas. They live exclusively in the Galápagos Islands, a remote volcanic archipelago in the Pacific Ocean belonging to Ecuador. Nowhere else on Earth. Marine iguanas didn't start as swimmers. Their ancestors were land iguanas that arrived millions of years ago, likely drifting on vegetation rafts from South America. With limited food on land, natural selection pushed them toward the sea. And that's where things get extreme. They feed almost entirely on marine algae, grazing underwater like reptilian herbivores in a place reptiles shouldn't even function. To do this, they evolved flattened tails for propulsion, long claws to grip slippery rocks, and the ability to hold their breath for up to 30 minutes, though most dives last a few minutes. Cold ocean water should kill a reptile. Marine iguanas solved this by becoming masters of thermal control. Before diving, they bask in the sun to raise their body temperature. After feeding in cold water, they return to the rocks, spreading their bodies to absorb heat again. But the most bizarre adaptation is in their skull. Marine iguanas possess specialized nasal salt glands that filter excess salt from the seawater they ingest. The result? They violently sneeze out salt crystals, often covering their faces in a white crust. It looks strange, but it's the only reason they can survive in a salt-heavy environment. Their bodies are built for scarcity. During times like El Niño events, when warm water reduces algae growth, marine iguanas can actually shrink in size, reabsorbing bone mass to reduce energy demands. This is one of the rare cases of reversible skeletal shrinkage in vertebrates. Predators are few, but danger still exists. Young iguanas face attacks from Galapagos hawks and snakes. Adults, however, are relatively safe thanks to their harsh environment and isolation. Despite their resilience, marine iguanas are vulnerable to climate change, invasive species, and pollution. Their survival depends on a delicate balance of ocean temperatures and algae availability. What makes them extraordinary is not just what they are, but what they represent. A species that rewrote the limits of reptile biology. A creature that turned the ocean into a feeding ground. And a living reminder of how far evolution will go when survival demands it.